What is going on YouTube? Man, it has been a while since I did a live stream. I guess we're going to see how many people turn on the notification bell. Because I don't do live streams very often anymore. I was doing them every Wednesday, but I kind of cut that out. So I guess we'll see how many people's got the notification bell on. People was used to me doing it before. Not so much now. Nobody's on yet. I'm still talking to myself, is what it looks like. So, sorry, nobody here buys exhaust. I mean, we don't have anything like that. What's going on? Seeing 629. Yeah, nobody here buys exhaust. They just straight pipe everything, which is fine. But when you're doing YouTube, it's a little bit irritating. So, how y'all like my I guess quarantine beard? I finally just gave up on not grooming. I still take a bath, or shower, but I quit cutting my hair. I mean, it's long. I quit shaving. I mean, it's extremely long if I don't pull it down. So thought I'd just not shave again until I actually went back to work, which at this time, who knows when that's going to be. But back to the original thing of the video. What's the worst part about a broken toe? And in my opinion, it's not actually good excuse to grow it out. Yeah, very good excuse to grow it out. I mean, I have nowhere to go and nowhere to be. So what's the point? I guess. But it was excruciating pain when I hit that TRD skid plate. If y'all didn't see that video, it's a couple back. But it was excruciating pain when I hit that skid plate. And that isn't the worst part about a broken toe. And the pain you experience throughout isn't either. Now, we all know I like to wear my Crocs, my tactical Crocs, around the house when I'm doing mods and vids and stuff like that. They're comfortable. They're quick to throw on. They don't come off your feet like flip-flops do. They're just not annoying. So I wear them around the house. Of course, I don't wear them out, but I wear them around the house. And I can't even wear my Crocs now because my toe hurts so bad. But the worst part, in my opinion, about a broken toe is when when the pain starts subsiding just enough that you can start feeling the bones move in there where they're not fused back together. And in my opinion, that is the nastiest feeling ever, man, because you can feel, like I said, you can feel the bones moving back and forth. And there's only one thing that I've ever done that compares to that feeling, just nauseating kind of, and it doesn't hurt, it's just the thought of what's going on. Was I got hit by a softball in the side of the head one time. I was playing in a tournament. I used to play a ton of baseball and softball years and years. I mean, I played over 100 games a year, several years. And they hit a ball. This guy, he was a beast, and he hit a line drive, and it was a low line drive, and I played shortstop for years. And I was going to play it on the bounce. Well, if y'all know or play ball, a lot of softball and baseball fields in your community are not Major League Baseball maintained. And when that ball hit the ground right in front of me, it hit a rock and took a bad bounce and hit me right in the side of the head and fell straight down. It wasn't a glancing blow or anything like that. It was a direct shot. And it hit me so hard it knocked me off my feet. And I got back up and I played about 3 or 4 more games. And then come to the house. We got beat out of the tournament. And I came to the house. And about a month or so later, maybe not even that long, a cyst formed on my head. Well, I had that cyst removed about a year or 2 later. And when they removed that cyst, they took something and was scraping against the skull. And I could feel it. They had it numbed and I couldn't, feel it hurting, but I could feel it tugging and I could hear it. That's the way I describe toe bones when you break your toe. Now, I average breaking about 1 toe a year at least, sometimes 2. Like every year for the last 10 years, I've broken this same toe I broke 2 days ago 4 times now, the same toe. So I never get used to that feeling where the bone actually moves. Let's see what we got. What the heck? I know. I decided to do a live stream today. I don't know. I was feeling froggy. I was a little bored. I got my truck back. Video up tomorrow what they found out about my truck. Y'all can put guesses in the comments, but I ain't going to reveal what it is. So you might as well not. Good to see you on the live stream. Yeah, Tony. I don't know what come over me today. I just thought, well, I was in the mood to talk to you guys, to interact with you guys today a little bit. So thought I'd do a live stream. I really wanted to tell you all the nasty story about being able to feel the bones in your toe move when you break it. And like I said, you know, I may have broken that same toe earlier this year. It seems like I broke a toe like back in January or February, and it was that same identical toe. That toe has had a bad life, I gotta tell y'all. But you never get used to the bone moving. And I always, you know, they can't do nothing for a broken toe. They you know, you can't splint it, you can't do it. You can't, they don't do anything for a broken toe. So you just got to let it ride. And it always makes me wonder if that bone isn't a little more brittle or, you know, isn't as strong as it was. And that's why, but when I hit that skid plate, oh my gosh, I moved it about 6 inches. I really believe I could have probably used about 2 stitches in the end of my toe the way it filleted it back. But I always wonder if when that bone breaks like that and it doesn't, you know, they can't splint it or anything, so it doesn't heal back perfectly straight. If it doesn't make it easier to break, because like I said, I've broken that toe I know 4 times. Courtney, I should take over Brian's channel and do a live while he's at work. You should. Why not? I mean, hey, I say do it. You know, like I said, I was sitting here tonight and I thought, man, it's a beautiful day. It's not that hot. The wind's blowing. It's been nice all day. Been in the 70s all day. You know, last week we were in the 90s, so 70 feels like fall. And I thought it's just a perfect day to do it. Hey, Gear, what's up? Just got finished watching your video. Hey, Chad, I appreciate you watching the video, man. That thing turned out really well. Excuse me, I just got done eating. The skid plate turned out great. I couldn't ask for better. Now that the truck's back home, I may give it a few days, give my toe a chance to kind of quit throbbing. But as soon as that happens, I'll try to put the skid plate on. I don't think there's anything that'll interfere. I've not even looked at it since I got it back home. But sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It just disconnected. But I thought about having it powder coated. But I had powder coated wheels at one time, and they would chip. I've had that chip off. So I thought that the liner, the Line X or whatever it is, would actually be stronger than powder coat. I don't know if it'll be as good for the decals that I have coming, since they actually have the double-sided tape on it. But I will tell you that Tough Skins, if you want anything from Tough Skins, discount code GearRunner10. If you need any parts for your truck, discount code GearRunner gets you 5% off at Sparks Parts. But shameless plugs. But I think that the decals would have stuck better to powder coat, but I think the Line X stuff would be tougher as far as rocks flying up and hitting it. It's bad when you have done it so often you can't remember which toe you. I know. I mean, I broke almost, other than my big toes, I've not broken my big toes, but every other toe on my feet, I think, have been broken on both feet. I wear a size 14 shoe. I have pretty big toes, and they catch on a lot of stuff. And I want to tell you, no matter how many times you break a toe, you never get used to it. At 5:20 in the morning, it's a wake up call. But you never get used to it. But I've broken every toe except my large toes, my big toes. Hey, bud, just passing through. Hope your foot heals quick. Mike, buddy, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Mike. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. I do appreciate it. It is broke. It's turning a lot of different shades of black. And my whole foot is like swelled up. That's why I have to wear flip-flops all the time. But it feels like I'm walking on like a ball or something. I don't know. It feels really weird. I did send back some parts for my Tundra. I ordered one color and decided, since I was going to go with a different color on the skid plate for the letters, that I would try to match that with another part that I have coming. So I did send those back. Luckily, I had worked with this company before. It's Sharp Truck. They're the ones that sent me the tape for the fender flares. I do have something coming on the fender flares as well. Got a lot of stuff coming for the truck. But I do have some stuff coming for the fender flares as well. That'll be here Wednesday. And I'm going to do some praise from Bushwhacker Lund. And when that gets here, when it gets here, you're going to hear me talk very, very good about that company. I don't know if y'all heard that gunshot. They've been shooting over. I don't know I'm assuming they're probably target practicing. Maybe they're hunting something to eat, or maybe I'm assuming that's what happened. And that we live in a country. We hear gunshots all the time, and we don't pay any attention to it. So they've been shooting over there for a while, though. Some changes coming to the channel as well. I do want to say that. I've got something that's hopefully fixing to happen, and there'll be some changes coming there. I'll let you all know on that as soon as it does. But like I said, I've got several things coming for the truck. Just when you think you're running out of mods to do, you find new mods. So it is what it is. But like I said, I sent that one back, and luckily I'd worked with that company, and I called them and told them, hey, I've decided to change colors. And they were nice enough that they said, hey, we don't normally do this, but since we've worked with you, we know who you are. We're going to go ahead and send you the color you want. We'll send you a prepaid label to send yours back. But we're going to go ahead and get these shipped out. We're not going to wait till we get yours back. That way you can go ahead and get the video going. So I've got a couple of things that's supposed to arrive Wednesday. I'm not sure when those pieces should arrive back, but I think it should be by the end of the week probably. One of the reasons that they actually sent me those pieces were because they only had one more set of that color in stock, and they didn't want to sell them out to somebody else, so they just went ahead and shipped them out to me, and I shipped the ones I had back. Now, the color I'd gotten was tactical black, and the screws, the part, and everything was all black. They make these that are black with like silver screws, and I thought about getting those to like match my fender flares and match my wheels. But then I got to thinking about it, and I thought, well, since it's going to be somewhere on the truck, I think I want to tie all the colors in together. That's all I'm going to say about that. But what have you guys been up to? Not a lot of comments today. Let's see here. Don't sell the Tundra. Not selling the Tundra. The Tundra is not going anywhere. I just picked it up today. I talk about this in one of my videos. There was a weird odor in it when I picked it up. And I'm going to tell you my theory on this, but it kind of smelled like paint inside it. It was weird. I'm assuming I requested that they keep this truck inside while they looked at it. And when I got in it today, it had this paint odor. And I'm assuming it's where it's set inside their shop. The inside their shop has like a paint or maybe oily smell. And that somehow got in my truck. So I don't know. I think I just got a text message from something that may be going on pretty soon. So hopefully that text message had something to do with it. But what have you guys been up to? I ain't been on here very long. I'm not going to extend this live stream long because it's not it's not planned. I know it wasn't planned. There's like 8 or 10 people on here. But what have you guys been up to? Y'all been doing okay? Have y'all been doing okay during the COVID virus? I know there's a lot of people getting that now. A lot of people in my state and in my town are getting it. And just staying away from it. I'm not getting out very much. My work officially has me off till January 1st. So that's a long time to be off work. I think March 19th was the last day I worked, or March 18th was the last day I worked, and I'm approved to be out till January the 1st. So not sure exactly when I'll be going back to work right now. But luckily, thanks to you guys, I've been doing pretty good on YouTube, and I've been making it pretty decent. But like I said, there are some changes coming to the channel, not like video changes, stuff like that. These are more bigger changes. And I say bigger, I mean bigger. It's probably the disinfectant they spray in right. I didn't think about, I got a low battery. Battery's fixing to die. I've shot videos today. right before I didn't think about that. It very well could have been the disinfectant. I haven't had my vehicle to the dealership for anything since COVID, and I bet you're right. That didn't even cross my mind. I totally forgot they do that and they disinfect it. Totally forgot about that. But I bet you're right. I bet you are exactly right that it's probably that. But I've got all my windows down. I'm letting it air out. I've bought air fresheners to go in it, so hopefully we get that smell out of there. But it smells like paint. But I bet you're exactly right. I bet it is what it is. Let's see if there's any more comments. Anyway, guys, I just want to go in here and say, hey, quick live stream. Tell y'all a little bit about, updates to the channel. Tell y'all the worst part about a broken toe. I've got an email or a text message I need to get to that is about something bigger, like the beard. Hey, Darren, I appreciate it, man. This is my quarantine beard. That's what I'm calling it. I haven't shaved in probably a month and a half. So I'm just going to let it ride. If I wind up not going back to work till the first of the year, my goal is to not shave until I go back to work. So if I go back in January, this beard is going to be like this long. And if I grow it that long, who knows? Maybe I grow it longer. I don't know. Just got back from Destin, had a freaking blast. You got to get back. Oh man, I had to cancel my trip to Destin. I canceled it. We were going down in April. I think it was end of April. And I had to cancel that trip, and I love Destin. I've canceled 5 trips to Florida this year. I am heartbroken. Oh, so heartbroken. I am so jonesing to go to the beach. It ain't even funny. But I'm glad you had a good time. I hope you stayed safe and COVID was away. Florida's a hot spot right now. We had several people at work that went to Florida for vacation a couple weeks ago, and I haven't heard anything horrible yet, but I hope you stayed safe and had a great time. Like ZZ Top, yep, like ZZ Top. I'm gonna grow it out. I got a whole bunch of carbon fiber on my ride. Well, Slow Me, let me tell you, there's something changing on this channel, and I'm gonna make something a lot faster. And it ain't blue. It ain't blue. That's the only clue you get. But I'm going to make something a lot faster. There's some changes coming. But anyway, guys, like I said, I've been on here almost 20 minutes. I know it ain't a long live stream, but I want to get on here and say hi. Tell y'all I'm doing good. I hope you all are doing good. I appreciate each and every one of you being on here. Thank you for watching the videos. You've really helped life be easier during this troubling time with COVID. And you've made it possible for me to actually live, because I've basically been living off YouTube pay for probably about 5 months now, and without you guys watching the videos, I couldn't do that. So I want to tell y'all I appreciate it. It actually shows me if I can make just a little bit more on YouTube, I could probably do this full time. But I think I'm pretty far away from that. There's peaks and valleys, and the valleys sometimes get a little low. Now I've been fortunate not to have that over the last 8 or 10 months, but at any moment a valley could happen, and so that keeps me a little skittish about that. But you all have showed me by watching the videos and stuff that I could, with a little bit more money, I could almost do this full time. Now, we'll see where that leads. I think if I ever did this full time, I'm still several years away from doing it full time. But you all have showed me at least over the last 5 or 6 months that is a possibility if I wanted to do it, and I appreciate that. Thank you all very much. Courtney's showing it. Text me later. maybe. Good to see you. Glad you're well. I'm glad you're all well too, and I'm glad you're on here. I hope God bless you all. I hope He keeps you safe and keeps your friends and family safe. And I appreciate you all being on this video. And have a great day, you too, buddy. And we'll see y'all next time.